everyone, today I'm doing a bit of a different video. I'm reviewing a bunch of like play sets and dolls that we cleared out the girls' room a few weeks ago, and there was a bunch of play sets and dolls that they didn't really want anymore, but I wanted it because it's Monster High, and I think I gave them a lot of it in the first place, so or bought them it. So I said I would look after it for them, and then if they ever want to play with it, I don't think they will because they don't really seem to play with stuff anymore. It's just going to live downstairs in a box, and some of the dolls that they didn't want anymore. So I thought we could review it, but it's going to be like a two-part video, I think, because there's quite a lot. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 play sets, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dolls, I think. Yeah, 5 dolls. So let's start with the 13 Wishes playset. So this playset originally came with Spectre Wundergeist, which I have. I bought the set and I didn't want the playset, so I gave it to the girls. And yeah, they have obviously grown out of it. Because I didn't used to like the playsets, but I do like them now, I think. So this is actually a stand, but it was kind of weird because even with the girl dolls, they kind of like... they were a bit low, but I suppose Spectre's like a ghost, so you had to like put them kneeling to actually use it, which is kind of weird. But it came with a chair as well, because like as you can see, it's got like a stand there. It's kind of weirdly designed, but it's really cool. It has like a little hand thing, like going like that, bony hands, and it's like the turntable and everything. She's like the DJ. It's really cool. It's got loads of detail on here. It's got all spider webs and stuff down the side, and it's gold. It's really pretty. I really love it. Here's the front. So intricate. It's just lovely. 13 Wishes was a really good movie as well. So this is like the playset of the party thing at the end. And then here's the chair. Very much like the turntable. Has the spider webs, very gold and beautiful. Really nice. And Jackson didn't come with it. He came with Deuce, but I was just displaying him with it. We will review him in a minute with... he came with Gil, not Deuce. Silly me. And then here's the playset. It's really big, as you can see. So it has this back piece, which is cardboard, and it's got like them dancing on it. Let me bring it over. So it's got like a disco ball there, and it's got dolls dancing, or characters dancing. It's a little bit dusty. I need to dust some of this stuff because it's been sat in their room for a long time. And then these bits are removable. You can hang them on. So these are speakers, pink speakers, hollow in the back. Pretty cool. They've got spider webs on them. And then we have these decorations, these gold decorations. They look like bat wings with spider webs. They hook on as well. So we've got 2 of them each. And then you can also sit your dolls on here, on these pieces here. And then these act as trays. I don't know where it did come with some drinks, but the thing is, because it's the kids' stuff, like, I don't know where some of the pieces are. I took some of the pieces we could find, but as time goes on, we'll probably find the rest and add it to it eventually. But I got what I could find anyway. So yeah, that's pretty cool, and it's the same both sides. And then it does fold up, which is pretty cool. I think I might have to take these off though. So let's take these off. I don't know if they can... I'll just chuck them in the bottom like there. And then fold it up. I don't know if we ever reviewed this. We may have done. I think we might have reviewed this at one point. Let's fold it up. Here we go. So it's really cool at the front. It's like a Monster High skelet, as you can see. It's really cool, and it does clip up the front. And it's this removable bow on here as well. This actually comes off. It's really cool. It's very intricate and pretty. The eyes are like the seats, and then here's the side. It's got like the pink bit here. These actually flip back up as well. I can't really do it though because it's inside. And then the back's really cool. It's like a really nice scene. I love the Monster High logo in the sand. This is just beautiful. Oh, and I do have the desert playset. I did show you that because this looks very much like it, like the Oasis playset. And it's got these tiny little skelets on the back to hold the backing on. It's got like a star constellation here and a gold arch. It's just so pretty. I love that picture. It has a handle so you can carry it around if you want to. It's really cool. And I took the batteries out. I don't like having things like that in there, but it does, you can like plug your phone in it and get it to play music as well. But I took the batteries out. Luckily they hadn't leaked, so it was okay, but I won't put batteries in it. But I think we may have showed it on our channel once before, you know. So I'm just going to pop this stuff back in here, because you should be able to put it all inside to keep it, like, you know, tidy, if you know what I mean, to keep it together. Oh, and that little thing's come off, of course. Oh, sorry. Let me just move this slightly over here so I can get hold of it easier. So here we go, pop that back on. There we go, and then here's the playset. It's like literally all folded up inside each other, so it's a pretty cool thing. And it did come with some drinks once upon a time as well. And then we will move around to the Freak de Chic playset. So this is the Freak de Chic. It hasn't got the right doll. This is a doll. This is a hybrid doll, actually, because I used her body for another doll, and now she has like unarticulated body. And here's the Freak de Chic playset. So I did review a bunch of the Freak de Chic dolls a long time ago, but this is really cool. Like, this is like a stand here, so you can clip the doll in. This doll doesn't have bendable legs, so they're gonna like flip out. But you can like put them in the seat and have them swing in it, which is really cool. And you have this really cool funhouse mirror, which is really awesome. And it has like all these details on it. There's the back, and it stands up. You can also pop the character through this little face of Manny Tour. It's pretty cool. You can like put them through there, so they have it looks kind of funny. It's like a fairground, obviously, and then it's got like a little stage area here. We put a picture of Toralei in it. Oh, sorry, you can't even see it. We put a picture of Toralei in it. You could like put, they all come with these little cards, and you can put whichever one you wanted in it. And they did have the Toralei doll, so they put her in there. And it came with a bunch of this stuff. So it came with these balloons that you can get the doll to hold. Obviously this is like a non-articulated doll, so she don't hold them that great. It came with a camera with a film in it. I'll show you that in a minute. And then it came with all these things that you can put, like put on your doll. Obviously this isn't the best doll to display it on, but you can like, you know, pop it on. They can like, okay, something missing on the end there. I think it might be. Yeah, you can like pretend she's got a moustache and all sorts like that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I think there's something missing. That is very weird. So, I'll show you the little details of this set anyway. So here's the camera. It's really cool. It does open, and then inside it has this little tiny film. How cute is that? That is adorable. Love it. So you can pop it back in. So detailed. Camera looks really, really cool. I love it. And then, so you do have the balloons. They have like spider webs. They kind of look like hands coming over the balloons, and they're red and white. And I think you can clip them up the back here, but it was kind of tricky because I was doing it from the front. So they do look really cool though. And then of course, like I said, you have, I don't know if this came with this. It doesn't look like it did. I don't know if it did. It looks a bit weird. Maybe it did. It's just a different colour. It's weird. No, it's different. I think it's Monster High, but, and then like I said, I love the little jester hat. That's really cute. This is I'm so confused. What on earth is going on here? I don't know. I think there might be some pieces missing. I'll have to find them at some point. I'll have to look online and see. And there's another little hat here. This is cute. That's like a, maybe this came with Toralei. This might have come with Toralei. Oh, maybe one of these is her umbrella. Oh, I think this is her umbrella. Like her umbrella was on the top of it or something, maybe. But yeah, because they had Toralei. And then the moustache, of course. Let's get this stuff out of the way, and then we'll have a better look at the details of this set as well. So let's have a look. So it's really cool. This bit is actually a bit sparkly at the bottom here. It's got sparkles all over, which looks really nice. And then you can like, I think you can remove this picture frame if you want. Picture frame is really cool, and you can put different pictures in it. It clips on. I love the detail on the frame and everything. It's really cool. And then the back is really cool with all these nice little black detail on it. And of course it looks like a tent. I'll clip this back on there. It's kind of tricky because I'm doing it from the front. So there we go. So yeah. So it kind of looks like a tent at the top, as you can see. It's kind of a little bent where it's been in storage. But yeah, once upon a time they would have stood right up. They have flags on them and skeletts, which is really cute. And then this is the same. This side, it says Monster High on there, and it has like the flags and everything on there as well. It says Monster High, and just so detailed. And this kind of looks like it has cannons on it at the bottom. These gold bits look like ropes with like stuff that might shoot out of it. And then it has the skeleton with the stars on it, which is really cute as well. And then up here it has a tightrope, because Torala was the what is it? Trapeze? No, trapeze is where they a tightrope. I suppose it's a tightrope walker. So yeah, you can like pretend they're walking along there, which is really cool as well. So I really like this playset. It's very cool. I gave it to the kids when I bought Honey Swamp. So yeah, they end up giving it all back to me. Like I said, it was like they didn't want it anymore, but they don't really want to get rid of it because it's got memories to it. So at least if I look after it for them, they can always look at it whenever they want to. So it's good. It's all good. So what should we look at next? Let's look at the dolls, and then we'll do like a part 2 for the rest of the playsets, because we have like quite a few other playsets to do. So like I said, this Frankie is the original reboot Frankie, but I rebodied her. So her body went onto another doll that I liked. I did have the original one of this as well. So she has her black and white hair, her hair's half up, half down. She has pink eyeshadow and these bolty earrings. Red lipstick. She has this necklace, lightning bolt necklace on. She's in good condition because the girls barely played with her because they didn't really like the reboot. So it has like a stitchy white shirt, but with this over the top with a F for Frankie. It's like a jumpery thing over the top. She has a belt which is silver. It's got lightning bolts and things on it, and bolts. And then it's all one piece. This is like electric-y looking, like lightning bolts and things on it. It's blue and black and yellow. And then her shoes are black with bolts on the heels and stitches. They're kind of like trainers, kind of. And yeah, she has the molded stitches because, like I said, she originally had a articulate body, but I rebodied her. And then we have Jackson, Gil, Deuce, and we have this Barbie. Sorry about her being naked, but I could not find her clothes. And then we have a bunch of accessories. Oh, Frankie also came with this yellow bag when she was new. So it's got stitching on the top. It doesn't open or anything. It's just a solid piece. And it's all one colour, sadly. It's pretty cool. She comes with a bag, so yeah, it's got a bit of detail on it, but it's not painted, like I said, so it's kind of annoying. So these two came together. This is Deuce and Gil. These came in the 2-pack. It's like a board game 2-pack. So his trousers don't stay up very well, sadly. They did put like a loom band around him, but it's kind of come off a little bit. So I have the Deuce with the folded over snakes. So it's actually really nice to have the one with the snakes up, because they said they didn't want Deuce anymore. So yeah, here he is. So here's his face. He's actually in good condition. There he has his very green eyes. Shouldn't really be looking at his eyes because, you know, he can turn you to stone, but not really, because he's just a doll. And he has very pale lips. He has a black earring there, and of course his snaky head, which is really cool. It's got all the snakes going across like a mohawk. It's got all this scaly detail on him. He's really cool. He has very muscular arms, and he has a snaky tattoo here, which looks really cool. His top is cool. It's like a silver snake, and it's black, and then it's black on the back, but it has like grey shoulders, which is really cool. I love the snake, the position it's in. It's like it's about to attack. And then he has really snaky trousers. They're checkered, but then they have like a snake like slithering all over him, which is really cool. And then his shoes are white with black laces. And that's about it. They have a little bit of detail on them, but not a lot. They're kind of, the boys' shoes are usually quite boring, to be honest. But he's pretty cool. I really like Deuce. He's actually my favourite of the boy characters. And then we have Gil. They really don't like Gil. So he has this thing on his head because he's like a fish guy. So this is son of Medusa, by the way, in case you didn't know. This is Gil. He's like a son of the freshwater monster or something like that. So his face is kind of angry looking. He has like really seaweedy eyebrows. He has very light blue lips, and he has his fishy fin on his head. It's kind of folded over, and he has scales. And he has this thing on his head in the show which helps him breathe. It can come apart as well, which is cool. So you can like clip it. You can unclip it. Oh. And this thing keeps falling out. It's not supposed to originally, but I think it's where they've like had him for quite a while. So yeah, and he has like these little fins on his neck as well. I have the Will Love Gil, so it's quite nice to have this one as well. His top's really cool, so it's green on the sleeves and purple on the front and back, and then he has like a wave on it, which looks really cool, and that looks like a shark fin there. It looks awesome. His shorts are just black, and problem is the trousers kind of always, like the Velcro kind of wears out a little bit. So they're shorts and they're kind of turned up a little bit there as well. And then he has his fins on his arms. They're clear. They don't come out, which is good. And then he has his webbed fingers. There we go. They look pretty cool. And then I think his fins on his legs come out. Yeah, I don't think they're quite as bad as Laguna's though. So he has these cool fins on his legs. And then he has these scaly flip-flops, which look pretty cool. They have scales on the bottom, they're purple, and of course the boys have articulated ankles. I forgot to tell you, they're fully articulated though, but yeah, they have ankle articulation too, the boys, which is really cool. And they came with a bunch of these accessories. So these are Deuce's glasses, but sadly they got broken, so one side of them is broken off. So poor Deuce can't wear his glasses. I don't know how to fix that. They also came with this game thing. So this is like a board game thing. I think they might have come with like an extra piece, but we had these board game with like a skeleton on it, and then we have these little counter pieces. I think there might be another part of it somewhere, a green and a blue counter, and then we have these drinks, monster drinks, like some sort of energy drink. They look the same anyway, so they've got a skeleton on them, and then a brain by the looks of it. They're pretty cool, and it's got like a little ring pull on the top there, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so that's awesome. And then we have Jackson. So this Jackson came with Frankie, and I actually gave him this dog because I bought the Frankie and Jackson 2-pack, and I thought they might like him, but they never really liked him, so they gave me him back. So here he is. So he has his yellow streak at the top. His hair's black. It's a little bit messy, a little bit jelly too actually. And then here's his eyes. Sadly he's missing his earring out of his eyebrow. Don't know where that could be. I'll probably never find it because it's so small. And then here's his face. So he has blue eyebrows, blue eyes, not eyebrows, very pale lips, and then he has his glasses. They're yellow. Definitely looks more like himself with his glasses on. His outfit's really cool. So he has this yin-yang top because he's son of Dr. Jekyll and Jekyll and Hyde. He's like the son of Jekyll and Hyde, you know. He's like Jackson and Holt. So he's Jackson, and then when he listens to music he turns into Holt. So yeah, he's got a split personality type thing. It's really cool. So yeah, he's got a yin and yang because he's two different persons. And then it's green and blue, and it's got like these little checkered patterns. His jacket's cool, and it's a separate piece, as you can see. It has these green bands on the arm on one side. The rest is all checkered, and it's grey. What's it with these boys? Their trousers are always coming undone at the back. They're terrible. Okay, and then here's these trousers, and they're just yellow. That's the problem with the boys. They don't put as much detail in them. They're He just has yellow trousers, and then he has a yin-yang on his shoe in green. His shoes are grey, and like I said, they don't have a lot of detail. They never put a lot of detail in the boys. That's why I prefer the girls. There's a lot more detail to them. And then we have this random Barbie. I'm sorry she's naked, but I do have a top here, but it did not fit her. I could not get it on her, but she's like one of the old Barbies. Here's her face. The girls did not want her anymore, and I didn't want to throw her away. It looks like they've dyed her hair with some of that, we had some of this, like, hair, what was it called? Hair mousse, or, I don't know, I can't remember what it was, clay, or some sort of chalk, that's it. It was hair chalk. And she's got, like, green hair at the top. It looks kind of cool, though. But yeah, she's got pink eyeshadow, blue eyes, and pink lips, and she's really pretty. I really like her face. Her body says 1999, and her head says 1998, so I guess she's from 1998, so that's pretty cool, or 1999, one or the other. So her body's, she has one arm posed, and sadly Lily has chewed her hand a little bit, or a lot, sadly, but it's only Lily's chews, so I'm going to just look past it. I still really like her, and she does have articulated legs. These articulated legs are not good because the kids have got their fingers caught in these before. They do really hurt. But yeah, the snap knees are kind of better in a way, because these are kind of, I think that might be why they stopped doing these particular ones, because I think they are a little bit dangerous if a kid gets stuck in them, because they're so sharp that they have like a big, I don't know, the Monster High ones are better, really. I have loads of Barbie clothes though, so hopefully she'll be able to fit in some of them. And I don't know who she is. Let me know if you know, but I really don't know. So this is part 1. I will do a part 2, and I'll review some more playsets because I have a bunch more. So let me know in the comments what you think of the dolls, and look forward to part 2. Bye everyone.